Hey, this is Clark Mooneyham coming to you on the Illinois Redneck channel again. A lot of people have been asking me, when are you going to cut that beard? And I've been trying to tell them when it's this cold as it is right now, it don't make sense to cut your hair. And besides that, I've taken a vow not to cut it until it gets warmer out. So as cold as it is, that may be a while yet. And things could get really ugly by then. So we just have to wait and see on that. But anyway, enough about that. Christmas, when my grandkids were over here, my grandson surprised me with his first attempt at building Slingshot. I liked the looks of it. He had a good idea on the lines and everything. Of course, it didn't shoot. He had a pouch on here made out of duct tape, and when I pulled on it, it came off. He had a little plunger in here on a nail. It went up and down, and he had a stock made that plugged in right in the end here with 2 pins. Actually, that was the best part of the whole thing. He took that home to work on it some more. So I thought we would take it and try and build one that really works good on the same lines and everything. Later on, I will go back and make this one where it will shoot. But for right now, we're gonna try and look at the original objectives that he had. One was that it would fit in his backpack. So I haven't tried building a folding slingshot yet that'll go in a backpack. So I thought we'd do one right now. So here's what I came up with. It folds down into 19 inches long. I got hinges on it that I bought at Menards. I got a trunk latch on one side. It just latches on like that. Now if you're going to do something like this, I would suggest getting a hinge that's got those little plastic washers in there to take up the slack. Otherwise it's going to be pretty loose. And another thing I would do, I would cut the whole thing out of one board to start with. That way your angles are going to be straight. I actually made this extension here from another piece of wood, and I had to cut it a couple times on the miter board to get the angle straight when it's locked down. They came out pretty good even doing it that way, but I would suggest cutting the whole thing out of one piece of wood first. I've got the typical plunger trigger on it. I've got the fork that goes on with the wing nuts on the studs. Now what I like about this, you can make multiple forks. So you can either have a spare or you can have different amounts of rubber on it that you can tune it up or down. Or you might have different size pouch for different size ammunition. So that's all it takes to go from something that fits in the box or backpack to something that is this size. It's got your 32-inch draw on it, so it should have pretty good power. Now I just put 2 bands of very, very thin rubber on it because it's going to be for my grandson. I didn't want to have too much power. But I was surprised at just how snappy it is. Now, like I said, It's really cold outside, and can't do any shooting outside, and I don't like shooting inside. But we're gonna take a crack at it anyway and see what happens. The way I would load this thing up, just put it up like that, and you can grab the rubber and just go down, set it down like that, put the marble on the plunger, and pull it back. Like I say, this rubber is very light draw. So the next thing we got to do is choose a target. Of course, I would never shoot Mr. T. You can see Mr. T has also taken a Nazarite vow not to cut his hair until the weather gets warmer. Now we could shoot television, or we could shoot the target up above. So I actually have shot televisions before, and they didn't explode like I thought it would. Usually the marble just sticks in the screen. But we'll just go for the cardboard target. And I haven't shot this but a couple times before, so I don't really know how accurate it's going to be, but we'll just take a shot at it and see. Oh! Okay, I think we better try that again. Here we go, shot number 2. Let's try this sucker again. Oh, that was a lot closer there. So I think you could see how snappy it was there. And let's try a paintball. See how that does. Huh?
Paper down.
Get your mom.
You're gonna get that picture out of the way, Mr. T.
Huh?
Shall I take that picture down?
No, he's all right. He's
No,
good.
that Indian.
Mr. T is good.
Yeah, but you're gonna get this on the carpet
Huh?
as a paintball.
No way.
Huh? Maybe we'll put the towel down on the floor.
It'll be all right. Oh, that didn't work. Did it? Ow. Okay, paintballs may be too small. Okay, paintball diameter is a little bit too small. So I guess that we better just consider ourselves lucky and call this the end of the video today. So stay safe and stay warm. We'll see you later.